Hello everybody, welcome back to A Moment to Move. I hope you're enjoying all the content that we're providing at the moment. Hit the subscribe button if you are. Videos are coming to you Monday and Thursday, so without further ado, let's get moving. Hey, so we're going to start with a wrist warm up. Just nice and simple, fingertips facing forward, and we're just going to rock into the wrist. You want to spin the eyes of the elbows forward, and we're just going to loosen them up a little bit by rocking back and forth. We are going to be on the hands a little bit today, so it is going to be maybe a little bit more upper body dominant, but trying to incorporate a full body flow nonetheless. So just breathe in to the wrists, try to ease out any tension that you may be experiencing. Gently grip into the mat, rotate from left to right with your breath. Spin so the fingertips are facing towards your knees, and gently sit back towards your heels. The palms of your hands can come up, that's fine, and you can just begin to pedal the hands out. Any organic movements for you can sway from left to right, you can come forward and back, you can either spin the hands over so the palms are facing up and come onto the back of the wrists and sit back a little bit. Anything you need to do to start feeling comfortable in the wrists and feel like they're opened up enough to put some weight on them. We're going to place the hands down, nice sort of shoulder distance apart, and then we're going to stick the hips up and back, coming into that downward facing dog. Breathe into your body. Not here for too long, because we're going to be shifting forward into plank. So begin to roll the spine forward and come into your first high plank. Gently grip into the mat, engage the core, bringing the navel to the spine, spin the eyes of the elbows forward, and dome the upper back by pushing the ground away, trying to concentrate that weight and that pressure between the index finger and the thumb. Now you might want to open up the feet just a little bit to gain a bit more stability, and we're just going to do some shoulder taps. So we're going to bring the right hand to the left shoulder, left hand to the right shoulder, and in doing so we want to try to keep the core engaged and not have much movement in the bum, so you don't want to be shifting from side to side. You want to try to keep a nice focused position, and we're just going to come up. 1, 2, keep that core engaged. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last one, 10. Lower back down. From here, we're going to shift back to downward facing dog, and we're going to slowly try to lower the elbows down at the same time coming into dolphin. Relaxing the dolphin pose, keep pushing the elbows into the ground. Trying to open up the shoulder joints here. Now gaze between your thumbs, maybe have your feet a little bit wider apart. Look between the thumbs, and we're going to come all the way through to an upward facing dog. So when you're ready, on your inhale, look forward, lift the elbows, pull the body through, open up the chest, upward facing dog. From here, we're going to simply roll back over the toes, sink the hips up, dolphin. We'll go for 4 more. Inhale, pull the chest through, upward facing dog, bring the shoulders down, sink the hips up, lower the elbows down at the same time, dolphin. Up dog, on your inhale, exhale, dolphin. Up dog, inhale, squeeze the glutes, lower the elbows down, dolphin. Goes between the thumbs, pull the chest through, up dog, push the hips up, elbows down, dolphin. I don't know how many of that is, I think that's 4, I'm up to 5, we're going to do 1 more anyway. So pull your chest through, elbows up, same time, into the side body, dolphin. This time we're going to roll all the way back to downward facing dog. Push the ground away from you, downward facing dog. Sweep your right leg up to the sky, gaze between the hands, and we're simply going to step that right foot in between the hands, squeeze the thighs together, and bring your body up. Crescent lunge. Arms up over your head, and slowly lower the left knee down to the ground. Pop back up. That's 1, 2, keep squeezing the thighs together. 3, 4, focus on that breath. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Squeeze the thighs, begin to lift the torso over the front knee, and we're going to pop up into a warrior 3, nice and controlled. Bring that back leg up so you can have your hands to your heart, arms out nice and wide. Try to keep the balance, and we're just going to bring that knee into the chest for a warrior 3 crunch. Extend away. 2, engage the back. 3, focus the eyes and the attention on one spot so to not lose balance. 4, last one. 5, extend that foot back, lower it to the ground, left hand to the ground as well, and we're going to open twist. Twisting your torso, extending the body forward, palm up to the sky, squeeze into the midline. You can drop that back knee, keep the same engagements, extending away from you. We're just going to twist, so you want to bring that right knee out a little bit wider, bend the toes towards your face, open the hip up, and just bring that right elbow inside the foot, extend back up. From here, we're going to step that right foot, we're going to pivot onto the outside of the left foot, and we're going to swing that right foot around behind, coming onto the tiptoes, opening up, right hand over your head. Nice inhale, wild thing. Squeeze the glutes, make sure the left leg is engaged, and you want to be pretty light on them left toes, on them right toes, so you can just bring the foot up if you like. Place the right hand down to the ground on your inhale, right foot down, downward facing dog. Let's move through this on the other side. So sweep that left leg up, engage between the hands, bring the knee through, stepping in, square the pelvis, create balance. Unlike me right now, extend the hands up to the sky. Nice crescent lunge. Engage the core, make sure the torso is stacked over the hips, and we're going to lower that knee down. 1, 2, inhale on your way down, exhale up. 3, 4, squeeze that right glute as well to really activate the thigh. 7, 8, 9, one more, 10. Begin to bring the torso forward. Again, you can have your arms out wide to the chest. Keep shifting forward. You're going to come nice and light on the right toes. Extend the right leg back for warrior 3. Whatever you need to do to balance, try to bring the parallel hips to the best of your ability, so you might want to lower that right leg down. And we're going to crunch that right knee into the chest. Extend away. 2. Keep that focus. 3, 4, last one. 5, extend that right leg back, place the right hand down, step your right foot down, extend open for a nice open twist. Keep a nice solid foundation in that right hand, open it up, and then begin to heel toe the left foot to a little bit further out from the mat. Flex the toes towards your feet, open up the knee joint a little bit, and we're going to bring that left elbow inside that left foot. Again, you can drop that back knee if it's a little bit easier. If your hips don't feel too open yet, extend that left hand up to the sky, spin to the outside of your right foot, and begin to step your left foot behind the right, coming onto the toes, pushing the ground away from you, extending through the left hand, flexing the right foot, wild thing. Squeeze the glutes. From here, look down to the ground, inside your right hand, place your left hand, keep pushing the ground away from you, spin back, downward facing dog. From here, we're going to walk the palms a little bit further forward, and we're going to come into extended plank. So you pretty much want to take up the whole of your mat here. And it's the same as the plank pose, so you want to spin the eyes of the elbows forward, engage the core, squeeze the glutes, make sure the legs are nice and engaged, and hollowing out that body to really work the core center. And from here, we're slowly going to lower the elbows down, just before they touch, push back up. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, keep the glutes engaged. 5, try to lower down at the same time. 6, 7, 8, 9, last one, 10. Walk the hands in, coming in to your high plank. Normal high plank cues, feel centered, stable in your foundation. From here we're going to shift the weight forward and slowly lower down over the count of, let's find out, hey? Shift the weight forward, squeeze the elbows into the side body, and just lower down, nice and slow. We're going to go all the way to our bellies. You can come onto your knees if you choose. Keep shifting the weight forward, keep shifting forward. Hold, and lower down. From here, you want to bring your arms alongside the body, flip over to the tops of your feet, make a nice hollow body position, so bring the navel to the spine, squeeze the glutes, and we're just going to lift everything up and hold for locust pose. It's pretty hard to talk in a back bend, so I'll try my hardest, but bear with me. Pull the shoulders onto the back body, down the back, squeeze the glutes, lift the legs up, broaden through the collarbones, and breathe. Lift the hands up to the sky, keep squeezing into the glutes, keep the thighs engaged. Breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly lower back down. Now we're already on our stomachs, so let's stretch out the shoulders a little bit. So you can extend the right hand nice and wide. You can either bring it to a 90 degree, 90 degrees more intense. So let's start with just a nice straight arm out from the right side. Make sure the arm's in line with the shoulder. Bend the left knee and just roll onto the outside of the right hip. Now if your the left foot can touch the ground, great. If not, that's also great. Just breathe into the shoulder joint. If you need a little bit more here, we'll come back out of this, bend the elbow to 90 degrees, and then do exactly the same thing. Roll over to the best of your ability. Make sure the elbow joint is the same height as your shoulder. And push in to the elbow to feel more of a stretch in this position. One more big inhale. Exhale, come back to center. And we're simply going to switch. So extend the left arm out if you want straight arm. I'm going to go straight into bent arm myself. Bend the right knee, roll onto the outside of the left hip. Push up with the right fingertips. And again, push down into that left elbow, left palm to feel an even deeper stretch. And try to bring the left ear to the mat. And take 3 more breaths. Inhale, we roll back to center, push ourselves up onto our knees. I'll spin around to face you, sit down onto your heels, and we're just simply going to place the left hand to the side, reach the right arm up on your inhale, and as you exhale, shift the torso over to the right, extend the right hand over to the left, keep the weight in the right hip, pushing down. Come back to center and simply switch sides. So right hand to the side, inhale, left arm up, bend into that right elbow, push into the left hip, extend the left hand up and over the head, and breathe into that nice side body stretch. Come back to center. I wasn't going to include this, but let's do this anyway here. So come back down to seated, extend the feet out in front of you, and we'll just do a nice gentle forward fold to counteract the wild things we did today. So extend the arms up and then gently fold the torso over the thighs. Again, if you want to bend the knees and grab the outside of your feet, you can, and then start to worm slowly your hips down, hips back as far as they can, and then take a gentle fold, tucking the chin to the chest. Flex the feet to engage the quads, deepening your stretch. Roll back to center. I'm going to just come onto my knees once again. Take a few seconds to feel what your body has done today. I hope you've enjoyed the class. Let's finish off with a nice sigh. So close your eyes, inhale, exhale, sigh it out. Thanks for joining me here at A Moment to Move. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I'm glad you found that moment once again. Thank you.